Hello, God bless everyone today. This is Laurie from Spirit Warriors of Christ. Today, I have a special vision message from April 15th, 2025. As I was in prayer this morning, I was in the presence of the Lord, lifted up, and was shown the Washington Monument. Then, I was shown a house. The visions raced through my mind as I was shown a Planned Parenthood sign on a building and women lined up to kill the life inside of them, ignorant to the pagan origins of their actions. Jeremiah 19:4 through 9 says this: Because they have forsaken me, and have estranged this place, and have burned incense in it unto other gods, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, nor the kings of Judah, have filled this place with blood of innocents. They have built also the high places of Baal, to burn their sons with the fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that this place shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. And I will make void the counsel of Judah and Jerusalem in this place, and I will cause them to fall by the sword before their enemies, and by the hands of them that seek their lives. And their carcasses will I give to be meat for the fowls of the heaven, and for the beasts of the earth. And I will make this city desolate and in hissing. Every one that passeth thereby shall be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. And they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitness, wherewith their enemies, and they that seek their lives, shall straiten them. 2 Chronicles 28:3. Moreover, he burnt incense in the valley of the son of Hinnom, and burnt his children in the fire, after the abominations of the heathen, whom the Lord had cast out before the children of Israel. So are you asking what this is about? Child sacrifices were done by the Canaanites, Babylonians, Carthaginians, and Aztecs who met their demise. So it will be again. God hates your abominations. Luke 17:2. It would be better for them to be thrown into the sea with a millstone tied around their neck than to cause one of these little ones to stumble. The fight for the voiceless continues. This abomination and blatant defiance against God and those he created in their mother's womb continues today. The Supreme Court will hear a case that could cut off some Planned Parenthood funding. Trump administration also reportedly will freeze nearly $30 million by Dave Andresko. Is there any doubt that the world's premier abortion provider, Planned Parenthood, feels the walls closing in? As we see, The issues are both financial and the institutional weakness of an organization that has the corner on 40% of the abortion market. This week, the Supreme Court will hear Medina versus Planned Parenthood South Atlantic, a case that could determine whether states can prohibit all state medical funds from going toward Planned Parenthood and other abortion providers. Other pro-life states are eagerly awaiting the decision. The Washington Post reported that the Trump administration will begin to withhold some federal funding from Planned Parenthood starting Tuesday, according to Pravina Somasundram. The move would freeze $27 million to Planned Parenthood and other organizations, while officials investigate whether the funding was used for diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, the Wall Street Journal reported. No matter what your side of the abortion issue, it is a personal issue to all women. However, it is also an issue with God, and let's face it, all of us will face the God of all creation upon judgment. How will you fare when you come before Him and are judged? Now is the time for everyone to take a good, honest look at themselves and ask themselves that question. But don't wait. There's no time. Abortion kills millions of unborn babies every year, and today, Satan targets those after they are born. Don't believe it? Have you latched on to this satanic lie? This trap? The truth is, once you go into the rabbit hole, it's the beginning of losing your soul. The deeper you get, the more lies you believe, the closer you get. And the closer you get, the more impossible it is to turn from the abomination that condemns you to begin with. Without Christ, there is no hope, no salvation, and no freedom from conscience. Of course, you have to have one first. Only with Jesus Christ is there peace. Unlike the world, Jesus will never leave you or forsake you. In fact, He loves you. Jeremiah 1:5 says this, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations." Then Ecclesiastes 11:5, "As thou knowest not what is the way of the Spirit, nor how the bones do grow in the womb of her that is with child, even so thou knowest not the works of God who maketh all." God abhors the practice of abortion. Proverbs 6:16-19. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto Him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Today, there's many excuses for killing in the womb, and they don't stop there. Today, people are just morally bankrupt and indiscriminately kill at will something that can't even fend for itself. But then, in that, there lies their excuse, or in their eyes, justification, saying it isn't a person. I call cowardly lies. It's too much trouble, inconvenient, or the famous lie of all, my body, my choice. You should have thought about that before you decided to have careless sex, not caring about the consequences. Your decisions have real consequences. What about the fact that you're robbing what is scientifically life and, in the process of becoming a human being, the ability to reach its potential as a viable part of societal norms? In my opinion, it's pure selfish and self-centeredness on their part, believing the world revolves around them. The hilarity is overwhelming, but all honesty, someone who kills someone before they're born or even after God calls a murderer. Let's go into that. Exodus 20:13 says, you shall not murder, which is the moral law given unto Moses on Mount Sinai. Matthew 5:21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. Psalm 127:3. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb a reward. Psalm 139:13. For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. Proverbs 6:16 through 19. And again, we read this again because it is important. These 6 things doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Now hear this. Approximately 63 million babies have been killed since 1973, an astronomical number in my book. The number of clinician-provided abortions in the United States rose by more than 100,000 between 2020 and 2024. What will the number be today? What will it be at the end of this year, or even next year? As I'm sure that there will still be those mothers of unborn babies, either that are early in their terms or those that have been born and have died at their mother's request and by the help of others, by the hands of others. So you can't give the excuse that it was not you that took the life. you had a hand in it because it was your decision to do it to begin with. However, the system is set up so that they brainwash you into thinking that that is your only choice. Meanwhile, making a lot of money just so they can keep killing babies. Is my belief that this is them unknowingly making sacrifices to the pagan god Baal. And this is the link to today. And it is an abomination to the Lord. The women of today need a conscience. They need to be convicted in their hearts and minds. They need to fall upon their knees before the Lord and confess their sins. And they need desperately to accept and believe in Him, calling upon His name. They need to turn to Him before it's too late, because time is running out. And you may not have another day. For after the rapture of the church, there's no more time. Because once the church is out of the way, the tribulation will begin. The Antichrist will come on the scene and take control over everything. Don't believe it? Read Revelation, the last book of the Bible. There are horrors that are coming during the tribulation that cannot even be fathomed. Even in our wildest imagination, we cannot imagine them. So if you think it's bad today, if you think having a baby is your worst nightmare, wake up and open your eyes to see what is coming. Accept Jesus Christ today. Search for Him while He can still be found. I thank you for watching. God bless all of you. May all of you make the right decision. I pray for your souls. Talk to you again soon.